How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of the Tupac series that I'm doing on the channel. I'm gonna try to continue at least do a few videos, 3 videos of this topic. Um, but we're gonna be talking about it more. So if you guys enjoy, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, as you guys know, that I really do think that Tupac could be alive out there, and whether or not if you guys believe it or not, I'm not trying to. Let me just say this. All right, I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. When I say that, I'm not trying to disrespect him or his family or anything. By no means. I'm just basically, giving you guys my opinions and my thoughts on it. Um, I don't intentionally try to disrespect anybody. By no means. I just tell you guys basically my beliefs and what I believe and what I hear. Like, so, um, in the music, and the reason why, as you guys know, is it's not only the Machiavelli thing. There's a lot more evidence behind it. The autopsy, the crime scene, just the family members, all that stuff, right? Just different stories, different accounts of how it happened, and the murderer supposedly hasn't been caught. Like, all that stuff gets me thinking. Is he? That's the reason why I really don't think that he got killed. Because if he truly got killed, I think they would have arrested the killer already, and they wouldn't be trying to find the killer still, in my opinion. But a lot of people will say that maybe the killer's dead and all that. Well, that could be true. But I really don't think that the killer, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. If you're a cop, you're supposed to investigate this kind of stuff, right? So why didn't they investigate it? My theory is very, very simple. My theory is that they know that it wasn't Tupac in the car. They knew it was a body double the whole time. So they didn't want to try to go arrest the killer because they knew. And also, and again, guys, this is just my thoughts. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. I'm not trying to disrespect the family or anything like that. But it's just my thoughts. And they gave us clues too, like so many times. So it's just one of those things, like, if Tupac... Okay, so the night when he got shot, right? Suge Knight... We're going to talk about Suge Knight just for a minute. Because Suge Knight has said that, basically... He had, like, a graze mark on his head. Alright? Now we're going back to the Machiavelli thing. How Tupac basically got shot in New York. And obviously had an escape plan. After getting shot the first time, he had an escape plan going into Las Vegas and read the book about Machiavelli, right? Well, it's very, very simple here, all right? I think Tupac wanted to get out of he wanted to escape the limelight. He didn't want to be famous no more. He didn't want to be at death row. I think it's very, very simple. He wanted to escape death row. I don't think that he wanted to be near Suge Knight. As you guys know, I think Suge Knight was trying to have him killed, so he knew that Suge Knight was up to no good. So he wanted to leave and escape. That's basically his only plan, because if you get shot, if you have two if you have two death threats, let's just say if you since he got shot in New York, you could legally fake your death um the second time. If you have two death threats, if you already have one but you get another, you could legally fake your death the second time. So I just want to point that out. You could legally fake your death the second time, especially in Las Vegas. It's legal. Um, so it's just um, one of those things. Like, I think Tupac just wanted to leave death row. He didn't want to be a part of Suge Knight. He didn't want to be a part of. He didn't want to be. He wanted to escape all of his enemies. In my opinion. All the people that were trying to kill him, all the people that he was beefing with, Jay-Z. I think Jay-Z was like one of the rappers that he was beefing with. A lot of there's a lot of people, a lot of enemies, that were trying to shoot him and kill him. Him getting arrested, them saying that he basically raped somebody, all that stuff, he was basically getting framed for no reason, and he was dealing with a lot of stuff with the law and all that. Like, that's just my theory. Like, but I don't know what you guys think on that, because I just think he had, the law and all that was on his ass all the time. The law, the cops, everywhere he went, they were always up to something. They were always like beating him up or putting him in jail for no reason. I mean, all this stuff, right? I mean, it's all in his music. It's all in the music. It's all in the Machiavelli. I mean, why would he name why would he name himself Machiavelli if he wasn't really gonna, do that? Like, if he didn't have a plan from the get-go. I mean, all the stuff that I just talked about with the cops and all that stuff that with with the law just in general. He got tired of all that too. So he decided, I'm just going to have a body double and just escape. Make it look like I died, and that's it. Everybody's going to think I'm dead, but I'm really not. And that's just what I think. It's just too much evidence out there. Like I said, the whole autopsy report, just the weight and all that being off, like, it's just very, very odd. And everybody, like I said, is telling different stories about how it happened. And it's kind of crazy that Tupac actually describes all this stuff, before. Like, in a lot of his music, he describes all of that people were basically going to be confused and all that. Like, so how the hell did he know that they were going to be confused if he supposedly, if it wasn't planned? That sounds to me that was planned. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, he was basically, so Mopreme, Tupac's brother, is basically saying it was meant to be confusing and this and that. So, like, why in the world are people out here, especially his family members, giving you hints? Basically saying that, Mopreme basically saying that, it's very, very crazy. It's very suspicious. That's why I truly don't think that he got killed that night. I don't think that it was him in the car. I don't even think he was in Vegas. He probably was, for a little bit, but he had a body double, I think, to do his job, in my opinion. And Suge Knight knows. Suge Knight knows. He was in the car with him, and he knows, if Tupac is alive or dead. He stated many times that he thinks he's alive. So, I mean, A lot of people just think that. A lot of people are saying that. Like, why are people saying that? You know? There's just so much evidence out there. So, like, none of this is to disrespect any of the family. None of this is I don't want to. I don't want to disrespect the family or anything like that, or just his friends, or like I said, his family. I'm just giving you my belief. All right, give me your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think? Give me some. Comment down below. Give me your guys' thoughts. I would really love to hear from you guys. And I want you guys to give me your theories as to what you think really happened and how do you guys think he escaped. Because I think he escaped, honestly, through a helicopter. But, I mean, that's really the only way. So, be sure to comment down below and give me you guys' thoughts. With that being said, y'all, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button as always. And with that being said, see y'all in the next one.